Hello, Newcastle Fans TV, and we're here to discuss yesterday's fixture, last night's fixture between England and Portugal, which England ran out 1-0 winners for a late goal through Chris Smalling. So this was the final final game of the pre-Euro 2016 friendly fixture. And what we'll learn from this one now, what we have learned is looking at the lineup, I think Roy Hodgson's given us a big clue on who he thinks he's going to go with for the fixture against Russia next Saturday. So he went with Hart and goal, then he went with Walker, then he went with Cahill, Smalling, and then he went with Rose, and then he went with the diamond formation as well. So he played Dyer as the sitting, he had Rooney as the attacking, then he had the likes of Milner on the right, and then Dele Alli on the left, and then we had Vardy and Kane up front. Now for me, that formation did not work at all because Vardy and Kane, especially Vardy, was tracking back far too much for my liking, almost as a left winger, as a left wing back. For me, yeah, the too far apart for me for Kane and Vardy. That system is not working. I think England lack wingers personally for me, and you've seen when Sterling come off the bench in the second half, England looked a lot more, I wouldn't say better is the easiest way to describe it, that look more efficient is probably the best way to describe it. We couldn't break down the Portuguese defence, which, to be fair, if you look at their players, a lot of their back line are really, really old. I mean, if you look at Pepe, who's got to come into the side, Bruno Alves, who got sent off, which we'll see in a second, and then you've got Jose Fonte, who's also, he come off the bench, he's 32. Carvalho's 38. So they had a... Well, in world football, if you do get sent off, you'll all sit. You will sit. England would sit as well. And I think that changed the game. I'm just going to show you the red card if you haven't seen it. So here's the red card.
It's Kane. Oh, that was so high from Bruno Alves. Portugal are going to play more than half a game with 10 men here. It was a crazy tackle. I mean, England want competition games, competitive games in a build-up. That was a man with no idea.
It's unbelievable. Credit to Kane, he's got up and he wants to carry on and try and score a goal or create something for England. It's incredible, but look at this tackle. That is, you can't have that on a football pitch.
So that was the key decision in the game, which was the red card. To be fair, for me, it changed the way. You didn't want the red card because we didn't really learn much. What we learned in theory for that friendly is that we found it really, really difficult to break down a Portuguese side, which, to be honest, isn't the greatest Portuguese side that I've ever seen. I've been in football for about 20 years now, over 20 years. Show me age because I was starting football really young. So if you look at their world stars, they've only got one, which is Ronaldo, and he's 31 now. So they've only got one world star, and then he's struggling. You probably say that Renato Sanchez is probably going to be a future star, the man who's just joined Bayern Munich. He looked very lively when he come off the bench, and you probably argue that Ricardo Quaresma should have became a star because he's got bags of talent. Probably see him about Nani as well. He never fulfilled his potential. But Portugal, for me, they've got an easy group, so they'll probably get to the last 16 and probably get knocked out in the Euros. But England dominated the possession after the 10 men. Here's the goal.
Onside. Crossed in, heading in. Destroyer, England lead. Too many smiles around the place tonight, but there's one on the face of...
There is an orchestrated, just floated in, punched out by the keeper, and look, they're reorganising themselves, Portugal, a little bit slow and great header. This is just a ball whipped in from Sterling, in between the two Portuguese defenders, Smalling, and a great header in the sense that he's not tried to head it too hard, he's just let it glance off his head. This is a really good finish, look at that. Wonderful finish for a centre-half.
So that was a goal, as I've said there, come from the wing. Now for me, obviously being biased, being a Newcastle fans channel, I would want Andros Townsend there as well. And Lee Dixon said it in live punditry, and also in the highlights programme as well. It was brought up as well. So I just want to quickly bring this up dead quickly and then we'll get on the subject. So here is what, it's only about 10 seconds long, here is what they discussed about Townsend.
During that match, I was sitting there thinking, bring on Andros Townsend, but he's just been sent home.
Yeah, it was crying out for a bit of speed, a bit of width, a bit of something different than what they were doing.
So for me, Townsend should have went. He should have gone even for an impact play. You see when Sterling come off the bench, as I've already mentioned, he changed the game playing out wide. If England are going to go for this diamond formation, we lacked width. We couldn't get the ball out wide, and then we struggled to break down Portugal's defence. So I think Russia will sit, to be honest. I think Wales will probably sit but hit us on the counter, and Slovakia are an unknown force. Now, they beat Germany as well, so you've got to keep an eye out. Slovakia, I feel, is probably the dark horses in this group. Three teams will probably get through in this group. 4 points will probably get you through because of the stupid system that UEFA have played. But all in all, England have won unconvincingly in all 3 games that they've had before you 2016. Winning ugly, yeah, it's nice, but you want to win in style. We know this as fans. I can't wait personally for the Euros. I'm going to get my England gear, I'm going to get my flag, my Vuvuzela face paint, the whole lot. I'm looking so looking forward to the Euros after Newcastle's disastrous season. Let me know what you think of England. How far are we going to go? I think, depending on who we get the quarters, I think we'll go past the last 16. We'll definitely get the last 8, and then it's just the luck of the draw. If we get France, I think France will knock us out, because I feel France are going to win this. That's my personal tip. Thanks for watching Newcastle's Fans TV. See you later.